Chase Mullins takes the face-off circle, or dot that is, for Penn State against Johnny Hartzell for Colgate. We are underway. The lacrosse season has started. Mullins wins it for Penn State, and he is pushing it up to Grant Haas. Out to Rory Connor. Those two provided lots of the offense last year, and now it's Connor trying to wrap around. Great defense, though, from Kevin Parnham. Push, big save by Jack Frassione. It was Hunter Druin on the shot.
Good defense, though, by Kevin Parnham on Rory Connor. That's going to be a matchup to watch out for.
Lots of matchups in this one, and it's Costin streaking down the field. He gets Penn State on the board first. It's Matt Costin, the graduate student, and Penn State's offense starts off strong here in 2024.
Penn State doing a great job there on the transition, able to slow things down and get Matt Costin sprinting out of the box, coming straight off the bench, looking for a clear lane down to the goal. It was a beautiful feed by guess who? Yes, TJ Malone, getting that one quickly out of his hands, and a beautiful bounce shot there for Matt Costin to get the first goal for the Nittany Lions this season.
They converted 47.1 of the times. That's 24 of 51, nearly a 500 clip, which is a success rate you're going to want. Trainer with the ball to start. Costin along, and now down low, Wallstrom. Back to Long. Costin again. Trainer. Malone. His shot saved by Lacombe. Went down to a knee to get it. Underhand toss this time to Connor. And up top to Rupenstein. Rupenstein to Turner. Turner turns around. Great pressure again by Penn State's defense, but Colgate able to get their first goal. Jack Turner, 14 goals a year ago, and he gets his first in 2024 to tie it up, working around some nifty defense of Penn State.
And again, it all starts with the Colgate able to kill that man-up advantage, but Will Costin, the defenseman of Penn State, got a little too aggressive there on the push, and Turner was able to recognize that, able to go short side on Frassione. Frassione probably wants that one back.
Sposita tossed it off. Turner, who just scored the goal, gives it off to Druin. Druin pushes in towards the crease. His shot, Colgate on top. Hunter Druin went straight on Jack Frassione, and he gets Colgate's second goal.
Little bit of surprising right now for these Penn State Nittany Lions. They kind of look a little shocked right now. They looked like they were forcing a little bit too much on the offensive zone, and it's Brent McVicker here, the short stick defenseman, just gets beat cleanly by Hunter Druin.
Giving it off to Trainer on the near side. Trainer with a spin. Now two Colgate defenders. And he passes it lengthy, and now it's Lehman. First collegiate goal. Kyle Lehman off the feed from TJ Malone. And the number 7 overall recruit in the nation proves why just a couple of minutes into his collegiate debut.
Great job by Matt Trainer. Drew the double, and then TJ Malone, of course he's going to get everybody coming to him with that pump fake. Drops it down low to Lehman, and Lehman just goes straight to the cage.
Looking to generate on offense yet again, their last 2 times on this end of the field. Colgate has come through, getting goals past Jack Frassione. I think he's lost his stick as he tried to pass it. Great hustle on that line.
You're seeing both teams trying to maybe do a little bit too much right now.
More into Trainer. Now it's Long with it at X. Talk about the fan affair as Malone gets it. Puxatawny Phil predicted an early spring, and the weather's living up to that as Malone is living up to it with his 3rd assist. Ethan Long gets on the board, and Penn State up 3-2 as the junior from Maryland gets his 24th career goal.
Big goal by Ethan Long. Transition down low to X, as you did mention, and that's the big thing that Tambroni loves to do, is he loves to transition his players.
The big freshman acquisition, one of many, lots of freshmen on this team, as now it's Rory Connor, brother of Liam. 2 of them working together. And it's Liam with a shot, but Frassione gets his stick on it. And a nice job to keep it in, and Penn State will pick it up and start things the other way. Lots of expectations for this Penn State team that made a push, was a goal call away from going to the national title game. It's Malone with it. Again, 3 points already. And he gets it to Lehman, turnaround shot, huge save, Lacombe. Acrobatic shot, acrobatic save.
Justin, you talked about it. It's a goalie matchup today between both of these teams. Both of these goalies are some of the best in college lacrosse, and they're showing it right now with Lacombe making a big save on Lehman.
Eldridge pushing. He's met by 3 Nittany Lion defenders. Parnham, the main one that got that hit off, and now he's going to just scoot the ball forward to Ethan Long. Talked about it. Going to have some rusty play. It's bound to happen. You've been practicing against your teammates for a while now as Wallstrom pushes in before met by Murnane. Another shot. This one saved by Lacombe. It's going to trickle out. So with 12:30, Penn State's going to start trying to clear it the other way, get something going on offense. Been a little while, a little hum and play since a goal. Last goal came with 4:59 as Penn State turns it over. There is Minikis. And he is taken down, and that's going to draw a flag. Kyle Aldridge, the one that took him down. This year playing without his brother Jack for the first time in his collegiate career. Malone brings it over the Big Ten logo. Tosses it off to Trainer, who's ready to rip, and then tried to pass back to Malone. Pass goes out and now Colgate pick it up. Ball on the ground. Colgate comes away with it. 4 seconds left on the man advantage, and Turner's going to score for Colgate before it expires. Man down goal for Jack Turner. And Colgate ties it right back up, and that's the exact opposite of what you want on a man up if you're Penn State.
What a shot by Jack Turner. Absolutely turns Will Costin there. He stumbles down. Turner realizes it and just rips it into the top left upper corner, right in that toy department.
Already a 1/7 of the way to his total from his sophomore campaign. It's where he started 8 of 11 games for the Raiders. Ball still loose and still loose. Now Mullins, nope, it got knocked out. This one again knocked out. Mullins eventually gives it to Penn State, and they're pushing it the other way. Big shot from Brendan Leary, the freshman, in there, and Wallstrom gonna pick it up. Leary and Lehman, the 2 freshmen that have played so far, plenty of more to come. Maybe not today, but I'd assume throughout the season. There is a flag down in front of Tambroni. Penn State possessing. Trainer, huge save, Lacombe.
But Lacombe was ready for it and tracked it all the way through. Big time save for Colgate, but a man up here for Penn State.
Man up for Penn State. The last one, Jack Turner with a second left scored for Colgate. Nittany Lions looking to do something else here. Another rip by Trainer, another save by Lacombe as he goes down to the ground using his body.
Big time saves, I should say, right on Trainer, who is the one that's creating all these different types of angles for himself, all these different types of low to high, high to low shots, and Lacombe is tracking it brilliantly.
And it leads to a goal on the other end. It's Jacob Sposita, and Colgate is on top of number 4 Penn State, 4-3, as Sposita just found a lane and took it and beat
The Colgate bench just erupted. And again, it's on Sam Sweeney there, the shorter LSM. And again, it's all about matchups for this Colgate team.
Penn State generating the opportunities. They just cannot get them on goal right now.
But you know what? This is a big momentum swing, and lacrosse is all about momentum. This is important here for Penn State.
Costin gets this one to go. 4th time is the charm on this offensive possession for Penn State. And the Nittany Lions tie it up. Costin, 2nd of the game.
You got to give a ton of credit for Tambroni to recognize that his team was scrambling a little bit and takes a very important timeout. What a feed that was from X. I believe that was Ethan Long or Wallstrom, one of those two. And you're going to see Costin here. He gets himself open all the way at the top of the cage. It's Wallstrom, the lefty there, and just an absolute rip by Costin.
Dominicus gave it off to Liam. Now back down to Minikis, and he's going to get one to go. Off the feed from Liam Connor. Mike Minikis, his first of the season, and Colgate strikes right back.
Justin, you talked about it before break, how Minikis was held really to no opportunities when Alex Ross was on him. Alex Ross kind of got a little sleepy on that one.
As another pass goes down low towards the crease of Fracione. Nice defense, but Jacob Turner still trying to work around Alex Ross. And as he tries to take a shot, Ross does a nice job to get his stick involved. Ball loose on the ground. Parnham will pick it up for Penn State. And that there is a good bounce back defensive possession for the Nittany Lions and maybe specifically Alex Ross.
I was just going to say that on Jack Turner there, great job. But Leary, the freshman, trying to do a little too much, and Colgate gets it right back.
Colgate picked it up. Charlie Lohman did at half field or midfield, pardon me there, and a shot by Minikis. This one goes wide.
I believe it was Fitzsimmons as well that were the big key factors for the Nittany Lions. They're just letting no shot really openings at all for Penn State, but a turnover here going the other way.
Wallstrom with the interception. Now he's got the chance to finish. He's stripped of it. Great defensive play from Colgate, Patty Eldridge. Nearly a wayward pass, but a great job by Druin to get his stick extended, to get it in the pocket. Druin running circles, and now he gets the goal. Running circles all over the offensive end of Colgate, and then circling around from X. It's Hunter Druin with his first of the season, or second of the game, pardon me on that one, and Colgate's lead is now up to 2.
Hunter Druin just showed why we talked about effort. He just did not stop. He just kept on going and going and going, able to fire that one home.
And Tim, we saw that after Jeff Tambroni took his first time out. Penn State started to get more shots. They got one goal in that sequence of a couple of possessions. As faceoffs have been Penn State's strong suit, they'll control another, and now it's a matter of turning them in to offense. But the ball on the ground, Colgate not going to pick it up as violation call.
Yeah, and Penn State in that second quarter, the quarter that really for them, they were 5-1 for faceoffs. But when you look at the turnover margin, 9 turnovers in that second quarter for Penn State. They got to clean it up. They got to clean up their sloppiness.
Kyle Lehman back in after Luke Wallstrom did most of the work in the second in that same similar position working at X that Lehman is in now. Lost possession was Morin. Malone was there, got it to Lehman, impressive feed, and an impressive score. Malone with his 4th assist, Lehman with his 2nd goal, and Penn State first to strike in the second half.
What a way to come out of the half. A clean face-off one. Morin, yes, great defensive play by Colgate, but who picks up the ground ball? Of course, it's TJ Malone, and what a feed. No look, he wasn't even looking. He just had
and then the jump shot to finish it, to try to play Minikis at X. Leaves the net wide open, and it leads to a score. It's Michael Kiley taking the feed and finishing it for Colgate.
That is the definition of bad defense by Penn State. Fracione doing the right thing, taking away the one side. Ross has to get his stick up here. He's got his stick down. He gets it up late, and that's, I believe it's Will Costin there. They got to keep their feet moving here, because that's how you're going to create wide open lanes. They're just standing still. No real cutters for people without the ball. That's where you get those clear lanes.
See if something can generate now with under 30 to go on the shot clock. Warren finds Long, who rips it. Big save, Lacombe, ball loose. Still loose. And eventually they'll come away with it. It's Michael Kiley. Possession momentarily lost by Druin, but he picks it up on the Colgate end.
Druin's got the matchup of the short stick here.
Aldridge. And Druin pushes past him for another goal, and Colgate is up by 3. Hunter Druin with a hat trick in the season opener for the Raiders.
You're looking at this Penn State team kind of looking a little shocked right now, but as I mentioned, I saw the matchup, and again, what did we talk about coming out of the break? Aldridge beat cleanly by, I believe, Druin, right? What a goal for him.
Penn State, another face-off win, a little bit sloppy, and they will keep possession. Now Lehman down low, all alone. He's going to feed it, and this time Malone gets it. A little swap, Lehman to Malone this time, and Penn State able to strike right back.
It's all about getting the ball in the hands of your best players. TJ Malone is that. But what did Kyle Lehman do here? He just took his space. He didn't wait for everybody to get in. He drove straight to the cage, and you know Malone's going to finish that one every time.
Druin gets down to X quickly. Looked like he was going to go straight for the shot. Kyle Aldridge did a nice job to push him out. Druin spins around, and he's got another one. Hunter Druin with goal number 4, and Colgate extends their lead back up to 3. He had 9 season ago, and he's up to 4 against number 4 Penn State.
Well, Hunter Druin is just taking what they're giving him. Again, it's a short stick on him in Kyle Aldridge.
Been given opportunity after opportunity, and they need to start capitalizing as Jake Morin is going to put a pass on the turf. And Colgate's going to pick it up. It's Eldridge. Eldridge with a lane. He's going to take the shot, and he's going to get the goal. Patty Eldridge, coast to coast, and gets it past Francione. And Colgate extends their lead to 4.
When talking about Patty Eldridge earlier, we talked about effort, and he just did that the whole way through. Penn State's defense maybe not doing the best when they're set up, but on these transitions, they're not giving Colgate anything. And this Penn State offense is just not on the same page today.
Ripped by Mercer, and he's going to get one to go. Luke Mercer just took that one from the right angle and gets it past Lacombe. His first of the season. Penn State trims the deficit to 3, and Tim, that's what we were talking about. That's the angle that the sun is shining in Lacombe's eyes right now.
And look who recognized it. TJ Malone was able to get it right to him, and a great shot by Mercer too. He put it right in that top corner. That's a big time goal for Penn State, and maybe that's going to show them a little bit. All right, maybe this is where we got to shoot the ball a little bit more.
You can't also forget to note that that shot from Mercer was around Quinn Fitzsimmons. It was not an easy shot. Quick shot there from Lehman. He's got the hat trick. What a debut. Off the feed from Malone. Kyle Lehman living up to the hype, and Penn State's deficit is all of a sudden 2. Fast, quick pace right now for the Nittany Lions.
We talked about how they need to turn faceoffs into points. They got the faceoff clean by Mullins. Mullen gets it to Aldridge. Aldridge gets it to Malone. Malone again doesn't look where Lehman is, just dishes it off right to him, puts all of his power behind it. Lehman gets that hat trick. Malone gets his 6th assist of the game.
And a huge stop by Francione on the other end. The Nittany Lions might be humming now, although Colgate gets the ball.
And now they're in position. They got all their talent where they want them. They are ready to make a big-time play here.
Colgate loses it. Penn State, Aldridge nearly picks it up, but instead Liam Connor makes a push, finds Menendez, who's taken down. No call. Nittany Lions is met by Brent McVicker. Connor pushes through. Ball comes loose. Swallowing it up was the Penn State defense, and they'll stay the way of the Raiders.
Looked like one of the Colgate players here might have lost his glove here, and that's where they're going to call that one to stop the play. Not it at first. All the Colgate bench did, and were able to show it to him, but not a very smart play there from Trainer to really help Colgate get back into this game possibly.
Nikias with a near turnover, still fighting for it. Parham's just laying on top of it. Parham looks a bit shaken up in the midfield area as Colgate's going to continue to push. The second time around if the man-up unit for Colgate can cash in.
He only got 30 seconds here, so let's see if they can get a quick shot off.
It's just a small difference between the man-up and the clock is, it's not going to matter. Rory Connor, he passes one through Jack Francione, and Colgate back up by a trio of goals. It's 11-8.
Rewatching this goal here, Rory Connor is wide open. And yes, they got that extra man for a reason, but Rory Connor is wide open, and you see why. He moves from the slot area right in front of the crease to go wide open down low, and the switch.
Plan to do the same in the fourth, as it started out with a face-off violation. Now Malone, he's got space to work. Malone pushes through behind the back pass to Trainer. Trainer gets a shot to go. Matt Trainer gets on the board, and that's a quick start that Penn State needed here in the fourth.
I don't know what TJ Malone's pregame routine is. I don't know what his pregame meal is, but I want some, because whatever he is doing right now, he is putting the team on his back. Trainer finally able to get the goal, get the monkey off his back.
Wallstrom gives it off to Trainer. Now it's long. His rip. Down on the ground goes Lacombe. Another huge save for him. Under 11 minutes to go in the game. Game that's a little surprising the way that it's tilted at the moment. Big shot, Mercer gets it to go. Luke Mercer with his second, and the deficit has been trimmed to 1.
What a feed again by TJ Malone. I really need this pregame meal. It's
you
working
talked to him
wonders.
last year. You should know
I
it.
should have asked him this, but whatever it's doing right now. But this is what I was talking about creating space and coming straight off the bench. Look how Mercer cuts down here. He just cuts down and just takes the angle, takes the shot.
With 9 minutes left, Trainer, spin move, gives it down low. Malone looked for a wrap, instead finds a pass, and Wallstrom just couldn't keep it in the head of the stick. Another beauty of a pass, just too much on it.
And Malone there trying to get it to Wallstrom, and Wallstrom just not able to control it. Gets the shot off, but is it really even a shot attempt at that point?
Liam Connor, that one is going to draw a flag, as it was also going to stay the way of Colgate. Druin trying to find a way around Haas, instead passes it off. Turner to Connor, huge save, Fracione. With the sun in his eyes, Jack Fracione with one of his bigger saves today, and the Nittany Lions now working on the man down as Haas has hit lots of contact. Ball comes free, and Colgate the other way. They've got numbers if they hurry. They do just that, and the shot goes wide. Was looking to feed Trainer momentarily, instead waited for Morin to come out of the box, and as they wait for more subs, Morin's going to push through. Morin to Trainer, his rip ties it. Matt Trainer again struggled to get going earlier, and now Matt Trainer is hot.
Way to get the monkey off the back, and that is all it took. How about Jake Morin here? Taking the defender on. Trainer, he's not going to hesitate for that shot, and the crowd below us erupted.
Of the second. They have come all the way back. They trailed by 4. Malone pushes in, takes big contact, ball loose on the turf. And it will be awarded the way of Colgate.
Not sure if I agree with that call that much. They're going to say Malone was holding after getting knocked out. He looked like he took that one up a little high, but nonetheless, the play continues here for Colgate, and an opportunity to stop this bleeding that is going on right now.
5:30 to go. A shot, and Colgate stops it. Who else but Meniscus? And it's 12-11 in favor of the visitors.
And you can tell Fracione there not happy with himself, because Ross here, Alex Ross, was in great position there. He does a great job pushing him out wide, and you can see he actually gets his stick on the ball, changes direction of the shot a little bit.
Just becomes whoever might be the littlest of ways closest, and now Penn State, this is an opportunity where you want to tie it up.
Yeah, a little selfish there by Jack Turner, and a little selfish there by Jake Morin right there, trying to do a little bit too much there, and they're going to call a loose ball penalty on, I believe that's Matt Trainer.
Looked like it was.
And it turns in the favor here. Look at Jake Morin. He's got options. He's got outlets. You've got Lehman wide open down right, past the ball, and then, look, nobody has possession there. Trainer just goes for the body, doesn't go for possession at all.
In regulation, Malone going to start it up. Working at X, going to pass it back to Long. Long now right behind Lacombe's crease. Long pushes in, turnaround shot, he gets it to go. Ethan Long, the equalizer with 2:33 to go. We're all tied up at 12-12 at Panzer.
What a big time goal from the junior from Maryland. That is what we've been seeing from Colgate all game. Betting on yourself. Look, he's looking for the pass here, but he goes, know what? No. I'm going to take my man. I'm going to get the jump shot, get all the power behind it, and snuck it right past the shin of Lacombe. Face-offs this quarter are in favor for Colgate. They haven't been winning any of the face-offs in any of the quarters except this one.
Fracione, huge save. It was Sposita taking it, and Fracione coming up with it. Talk about clutch.
I was just going to say, when you need him to come up big most, he does so in Jack Fracione. But again, he's trying to maybe do a little bit too much here if he's Jack Fracione.
Malone trying to keep it from being a turnover, cannot. And a minute 38 to go. Colgate picks it up. Connor pushes in to X, to the defense chance. Haas back in. Long pass, and that one's going to go out. Penn State, 13 seconds left, will take possession back.
You got to expect Tambroni will take a timeout here once they get the ball over the half for them.
He's ready at the pylon. And
turnover!
It's a turnover by Aldridge. Here comes Colgate the other way. The Raiders in on Fracione with 4 seconds left. The Raiders take the lead in Happy Valley.
Oh my. The Colgate bench is going crazy. And terrible turnover by the Nittany Lions. And with 4 seconds left, Colgate have just won themselves this game.
Aiden Mernan took it and just went all the way, or Trumbull took it before passing it off. And Colgate can win it. Baldwin will take it, the freshman, in for the first time. It's loose on the turf. Colgate picks it up. Upset complete in Happy Valley. Liam Connor, game-winning goal, and the Raiders shock Panzer Stadium, shock number 4 Penn State, and they are celebrating with Matt Lacombe, who came up time and time again. 13 saves for the junior goaltender.